And thanks for joining us here in the chat. Crypto Flight Edition, fellow compadres. Speaking, a Dogecoin flash crash recently happened. So I want to get back in the charts and just show you folks some interesting things that I'm looking at. We do have a new level that I would like to keep on the chart to leave this video out with. So I'm going to keep it super simple. No emotions here, just pure price action and practical price gestures in the chart. Just to kind of show you that things still look good despite how they look right now. So we'll do that in a short video, guys. So let's get into it. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, loyal subscribers. So we're going to dive right into the charts here. So today's October the 11th, 2025. The current price of Dogecoin is 19 cents, slightly negative 1.7% for the day. All right, folks, hopefully you guys are keeping your shirts on out there. Don't lose your shirt. Let me just show you some very simple, practical gestures as we look at the candlesticks, weekly candles. All right, so first and foremost, let's get some of the questions out of the way. On our recent post, we made a video saying that Dogecoin had the potential to move higher. Do we still feel that way? Yes. All right. But just to, again, show you guys the 21 cent level, our stop out, mental stop out. We're actually still long. I'll get more into that in 1 second. So that was a stop out level. All right. So it's obvious it's below that level. All right. So hopefully you guys had your strategies, stop losses in place, and you are executing your strategy. Excuse me. Now one may say, wait a minute, Napoleon, you want us to execute our strategies, but you said the price is still below your stop out, but you're still long. How is that so? So the way that we structure our positions always is we give the price action time. And we only start with 25% of our total position. For example, if you're going to put $10,000 in any asset, whether it's Dogecoin or not, you start with a $2,500 entry, scale into that position. So that's what we were able to do in this Dogecoin position, which is the reason why we're still long and we are down on those investments. So I'm definitely not justifying anything, saying that yes, we're still up. Yeah, guys, we are down on that investment. Let's see, we started at 1.235 right there. So we're down it's like 18-19% down on the investment. Okay. But since we do structure our positions that way, the unique thing is we have the decision now to either cut a loss on that 25% of the starting position, or of course scale into more of that position that we started, and of course adjust our stop loss according to our entry price in comparison to the stop out that we just explained. Hopefully that makes sense. So let me just give you a quick example of that. So 23 cents, let me actually bring this line up so it makes more sense. Bring the line up to 23.5. That's where we actually entered, right? 235, around that. Okay, so 235. So it's a 4-to-1 risk to reward, if I remember correctly. 4-to-1, you pull that up to 34 cents, and then you put your stop out right there. Okay, so that's a 4-to-1, just over a 4-to-1. So when we enter more, if we enter more, which we likely will, guys, because I think this is just a weekly shakeout. This happens often. I've seen this in Bitcoin, Dogecoin. I've seen it in the crypto markets before. Not saying it is, not financial advice. Please execute your strategies. But it appears that this is a weekend shakeout. And again, I'll explain more of that towards the end of the video. But let's just stick to the entry of practical position and why we're still long and how we are able to restructure a position if you don't enter the full amount. Okay, so 23.5, that's where this middle line is right here. So if we enter more and we bring the average down, let's say to, I don't know, 22 cents, right? So you bring it down to 22 cents, you bring your entry price to 22 cents, and then of course you adjust your stop loss accordingly. As long as you still have a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio, everything is fine. And it is essentially the same way you had your original stop out entry prices and compared to your price target, and everything is the same. Hopefully that makes sense. Basically, don't enter your full position just in one click. At least I don't. That's the way that I'm able to restructure a position if things go south and not the way that I thought it would. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, but this would be the example if you're looking at the screen.
if we were to enter more of our position from 23.5 and the average comes down to 22 cents, it will look something like this. So basically we'll still be close to our stop out right now. All right. All right, hopefully that was explained well. Let's move on, guys. All right, so basically what I'm looking for on this weekly candle, which currently has about 1 day and 12 hours remaining. Okay, if you look over here on the screen, 1 day, 12 hours remaining on this active weekly candle. So what we look for is the close of the candle, right? And if you're looking at this, look at the screen, please. Let's see here, I'll circle the area. So this clustered area price action here. Within all of these candles, I think starting from July 2025, the 14th-ish, that week of, if you notice, all the candles' bodies have closed above this level right around here, which brings us to the one level on this entire video. If you didn't listen to anything I said, the one level that we're looking for Dogecoin to close, despite the extreme wick down, is 1980. So 0.198-ish. All right, somewhere right around there. What we want to see is the weekly candle close above that level. Again, active candle that you're looking at on the screen. This is an active weekly candle. You have about 1 day and 12 hours for it to close. If it closes above 1980.1980, that's the only level we're closing out this video with. All right, keep it simple, guys. Not complicated. Not all over the place. Then I think from that moment, Dogecoin still has potential to consolidate sideways. Forget about 34 cents. Forget about rip to the upside. Napoleon said we're going to make a lot of money, 45%. Forget about that, guys. We're looking at the price action. I want to make sure that the price is staying relative to the closes of the most recent candles. Now, the other thing I want to go over is the wick down, the flash crash, right? That's also simple to understand. If you look at all this price action, okay, Dogecoin is currently stair-stepping from the, I don't know if you guys can, I'm pretty sure you can see the red and the green line. I'm sorry, the red and the blue line, colorblind there. The 0.05 level, right? And the 0.07 level. We've explored that. Hopefully we're leaving a link for that. We got the long-term investors prepare for that over in this area here, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a link. You can check that out. Although the flash crash happened, got a lot of people shaken up, the wick to the downside was not lower than this range of price action here. The lowest level of the price action that I just circled is actually 0.08. All right, and that's actually on this candle right around, video's getting pretty long, guys. This candle right around here. All right, so the reason that I'm bringing that up is because the price action, although it was pretty blistering move to the downside, it did not wick lower than this recent price action here. All right, and it's so far, it has not, candle's body has not closed lower than the highest low, right? This area right around here in the charts. So as far as I'm concerned, everything still looks fine, guys. Yes, it's a pretty intense move to the downside. It looks pretty scary to the eye who doesn't truly understand price. But so far, to me, as long as it closes above 0.1980, that's the only level, guys, then I'll continue to explore the chart. I will continue to remain long, which again we are. We'll scale into, we're average down probably another 25% of our total position, and just wait and see what's going to happen with Dogecoin. I think this is a shakeout, guys. A weekend shakeout. We'll know by Monday or next week where the price action is. 0.1980. That's it. That's the only level for the weekly candle to close to determine what will happen next. Hopefully this video sheds some light somewhere in the atmosphere, and you have somewhat of an understanding here that we're only looking for higher highs and higher lows. That was just a quick wick down. Is it going to continue down? I don't know. 0.1980. I know I'm beating it at this point, guys, but I want to make sure we leave this video with one level, one time frame, and that's pretty much all that I'm looking at. All right. So hopefully you guys stuck around to the end. Thanks for sticking around to the end. And that is the end of this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go, by simply leaving an appropriate thumb, I'd appreciate it. on the video if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video on the channel. Thank you for your continued ears and support. Now, if you guys are new, we also explore traditional stocks from time to time, so you can kind of join us here on this interesting journey, and we'll send that out to you momentarily. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter the market. All right? Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys and gals.